welcome to TeacherColab Future Coder session. We are absolutely thrilled to have you all here for today's Scratch Game Development Masterclass. Before we dive into the fun, let's talk about the world our kids are growing up in. Today, artificial intelligence and coding aren't just tech buzzwords, but they are becoming a core part of school education worldwide. At TeacherColab, our mission is simple: to make these fun, ready skills accessible, engaging, and affordable for every single learner. Now, why AI and coding are important today? Before we begin, let's take a moment to understand why coding and AI are becoming so critical. These tools truly empower children to be the creators, innovators, and problem solvers of tomorrow. Today, technology is part of almost everything around us, from the apps we use every day to the smart devices in our homes. AI and coding are no longer skills meant only for computer engineers. They are becoming essential skills for future generations. In fact, many schools around the world have already started introducing coding and AI concepts into their curriculum. But it's about so much more than just typing lines of code. It develops logical thinking. Coding helps children develop computational thinking, teaching them to break down complex problems step by step and find effective solutions. It transforms learning. AI tools are changing how we learn and work, making tasks easier, faster, and more innovative. It's the fastest growing future skill. Technology skills are among all almost in demand globally. The jobs of the future will heavily require automation, technology, and problem solving. Children learn best by doing, by creating, by experimenting, and solving real problems. Hands on learning builds immense confidence, curiosity, and a lifelong love for innovation. The goal isn't simply to make every child a programmer. The goal is to help them become thinkers, creators, and innovators who are truly prepared for future. Learning coding teaches them how to create technology instead of just consuming it. Now, let's introduce the Future Coders program. To help your children take this exact leap from technology consumers to technology creators, we designed our Future Coders program. This is a beautifully structured learning journey specially designed for young minds aged 7 to 17 years. We don't just teach theory, we build creators. Our expert design curriculum covers the entire spectrum of modern technology, showing students exactly what they can achieve by learning AI and coding. Builds games and animations, create interactive games and bring stories to life. Python programming and web development. Design websites and apps that solve real world problems. Robotics, IoT, and smart tools. Build robots and smart devices that interact with physical world. AI, data, and machine learning. Use AI tool to create, learn faster, analyze data, and build intelligent projects. So, what makes TeacherColab truly different from other platforms? We learn by doing. Students don't just sit through lectures, they learn by building real working projects. Small interactive batches. Every child gets the personal attention they deserve. Continuous mentor support. We guide them every step of way. Certificates and project showcases to celebrate and display their brilliant creation. In today's masterclass, your child is going to start early, learn smarter, and build their first Scratch game to experience firsthand just how fun, creative, and rewarding coding can be. To lead today's exciting session, we have someone incredibly special with us. She is a global expert, a PhD researcher in artificial intelligence, specialized in education from the prestigious University of Cagliari in Italy. She has extremely extensive experience working closely with Italian schools, and she is deeply passionate about helping young learners explore technology through creativity and hands on projects. Please put your virtual hands together and help me welcome our brilliant mentor of the day, Miss Nida Afri. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So, hello everyone. How are you? So, are you excited for today's session? So, for me, I was waiting for this session for a long time. And do you know what we are going to do today? Okay. So, in between, you can just say thumbs up and give me some reactions in between. Okay. So, I want some reactions from your side. Okay, so today we are not only going to play with the game, we are going to design our game, right? So this is going to be very interesting. You will design your own game. So before starting, I would like to ask you some questions. Do you know what is program and what is instruction? Okay, let me explain you something. Okay, so program is when I am telling you, can you just stand up? So you will stand up, right? And when I'm instructing you, can you just raise your hands? So you are raising your hands as well. So what I am doing, I'm instructing you to do something and you are following my instructions. The same way, we have to instruct the computers and the characters that we are going to play with today so that they will understand our instruction and they will perform the work that we wanted to do from there. Okay. So the communication that I am using now, is it actually in the English language? But when you are going to use the computer, when we are sending instruction to them, they must be in the language that they can understand, right? So what you understand, the program is actually used for instructing to the characters or to the computers. Today we are using the characters, so we can use that. And for instruction, please take care about the mic. Sorry. Can you please unmute your mic? Okay. So for the instruction, when I am giving you some instruction, then you are performing some task, right? The same way for writing the programs, you have to write it in a small steps. You have to give instruction for every task that you are going to achieve. So in this way, your computer will understand what the task was and what we are wanted to do exactly. Okay, let me give you a small example. So will you understand what is instruction or how we are giving instruction to the computer? Suppose for a daily life, if I just assign you some work, like some small things that you are doing every day, I guess everyone is washing their hands, right? They like hygiene. So if you wash your hand, what you do? First, you wet the hands with water, and then you are applying some soap there. And after you are rubbing your hands, and then you are rinsing your hands, and then at last you are drying your hands. So all these things will lead you washing your washing thing complete, right? And if when someone will come and say, I will not follow all these steps, I will just follow the third steps, and I will say my the things is done. Is it okay for all of you? No, right? So the instruction should always be in a sequence. You have to follow the sequence. Otherwise, you will not be able to complete the work properly. Okay. So this way we have to understand how we are instructing the computers also. Like your instruction should always be in a sequence, what you are actually instructing them. Okay, now tell me, when I already told you about the programs, like we are communicating through, like for the computer communication, we use programs, we are using programming language. So do you know how we are programming? Because computers is not understanding what the humans actually use for their communication, right? So for the communication to the computer, we use certain programming languages that only computer can understand. Okay. And now we already seen that the coding or the programming should be in a steps, like in a certain steps. First, you have to understand your task. Like today, you will design your game. So you have to understand the game design. You have to break that game into smaller sub steps. And then you will write the instruction for that. And at last, once you run, you will receive you will get the results. That's going to be very interesting. Once you have your results, you will enjoy with that, right? Okay. And I will give you some coding languages that is actually present, and you may heard about this also. So there is some text-based languages and some block-based languages. So some text-based languages is Python, JavaScript, Java. So these is actually some little bit advanced languages. But today the language that we are using to we are going to use is block-based coding, right? So we are going to use Scratch. So it is very friendly for the beginners. You can easily understand all the steps. Only you have to understand which part you have to use for doing your instruction, for completing your instruction. Okay. So now I will just give you some glimpse of Scratch. Once you open the Scratch, because now you have to open the Scratch with me. Are you ready with your laptop or not? With your laptop or computer, you must be ready. Okay. So once you open the Scratch, I will instruct you, just a glimpse I am telling you. Once you open the Scratch, you have some screen like this. So what is this screen about? Okay, if you see on the top right corner, this is our stage where the characters that we are going to play with, it will come on this stage. Okay, so if you want different characters, you can just select from here. Like if you want different, it is called spirits. Okay, so there is also different options to select the spirits from here. And this is the section where we all actually instructing what you are going to do. And this is our blocks. So you have to arrange these blocks in a way that it can perform certain tasks. Like here, if you see what it is, what we are instructing the cats to do, we are instructing cats to move 10 steps. So when we click on the events actually tells the our characters or our scratch block to start the things. So once you open this, once you click on this, or either you can click from here or you can click from here as well, and your characters will come into life. So is it amazing or not? Okay, no worry. We will see what we are going to do today. So today's project is very interesting because we are going to play with a cat and a ball. And once the cat catches the ball, our score is gonna increase. So it is not like a game, but we are actually implementing the game with a score. So in a real game also we have these things. When we are playing, our score is increasing. So every time this cat is trying to catch the ball, and when the ball is actually when the cat catches the ball, our score will increase, and we have to see how we can do it. So let's start. Okay, so we will share you the link in the chat, or also you can uh, go in your Chrome and type Scratch. Okay. We have also shared you the link in the WhatsApp group as well as in the chat, so you can see check there. Once you open the Scratch, you will find options like this. You have to just click on the first link. Okay, so you have to click here. And you will just open create option. Okay, I'm just waiting for all of you to open the Scratch first. Open the Scratch. And just give the thumbs up. Okay, once you're done with this, you just have to give thumbs up. Okay. Huh. So after coming here, you just have to click on create. Once you click the create button, then you will enter inside your real project. I think everyone is inside this project, right? Or one or two person can open their mic also, that just to say yes, I am here.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, that's great. Okay.
Great.
So today first we will see how our game is working. So if you see,
Look a ball.
okay, uh, okay, see, my cat is going down. Why it is going down? To catch the ball, right? So once it will go down, down, down. See, my score is also increased once the catch touches the ball, right? Once it is catching the ball, my score is also increasing. Are you? Have you noticed these things? So see, my score is increased. Okay, so that's interesting, right? Every time when cat touches the ball, my score is increasing. And the other things that you may notice, like once the cat touches the ball is not remaining at one position. It is every time going into the random position, right? So what the things is going on? The things is like for the cat is actually moving in all the direction. It is going move upward, downward, right direction, left direction. So moving forward, backward, up and down. Okay. And what the ball is doing? Ball is every time going from one place to random position. And once the cat is touching the ball, our score is increasing, right? So we have to understand our task here. So what things to understand from here? You have characters, like cat is your character, ball is your character. So you have to include it in your project. So once you come here, by default, you will find the cat. But if you want another characters, you just have to go here in the choose a spirit section. Once you open it, you will find a different kinds of characters. You can choose based on your what you wanted to play. But today we will play only with the cat. So you just have to choose the cat. Or otherwise, you can search here also. If you don't want to go like this, you can have a simple option to go in the search bar and type the cat. You will find a different options of the cat. Okay. So for now, I will just select this cat. Now I have two cats, but I don't want two cats, right? So I will just remove the first one. Okay. So the next thing what I have to do, I want this screen to be little different. I don't want this screen to be like a white color. I just wanted to make some animation there. So what I will do, I will go here in the bottom. You have to choose a backdrop. Go and select on any background kind of things that you would like. For me, I like this one because it is little greeneries and blue skies are there, so I like this. So I will just select this one. And the other things that I can do, second. Okay, so now we have our cat, but we want ball also, right? To play the cat with the ball. So again, I have to go in the spirit. And now I will select the ball from here, or I can just type the ball and you will find the ball here. Okay. So now you have cat, you have ball. And what are the other things that is inside this game? Do you notice the other things? After the ball and cat, what is left? A score, right? So you have to add a score here also. So for adding the score, you just have to go in the variables. In the code block, you see lots of options are there. You have the variables option in here. You just have to create your variable. I will make a variable and I will name as a score and just click OK. Now your score is here, right? So everyone is done with this part. Then we will start with coding part for the cats and the ball. Everyone done? Completed this task till here? You can open your mic also if you have any problem. Okay, I think everyone is doing great. They have no any problem. Okay, so now what we have to do? We have to instruct the cat and the balls to do their task. Okay, if you notice here, I will again come in the this game section. The cat is moving in all the direction, right? So we have to instruct the cat to move in all the direction for touching the ball, because ball is not in one direction. So cat has to go in every direction, right? So now we have to write the coding for the character cat so that cat can move in all directions. For that, what we have to do, first you always start with the events, right? So events tell your characters to start. Once you have your start, then you have to say, think about what instruction I will give to the cat so the cat can move in all directions. So for that, I will first use the forever loop. You will ask me why I'm using forever loop. Because I want my cat not to do one times. These times will be forever. Like when you are doing the things repeatedly, you are using the for loop. Like for your daily routine also. Once you are just going to the school every time. So the things that you are doing repeatedly, you are adding the loop there, right? So forever will help the cats to understand these things is not gonna be for one time. It's gonna be forever. Okay, so now we are already inside the forever, and now we have to instruct the cats to for the movement. Okay, so I want my cats to move according to I press some buttons. Like if I say like I press the upward button, like up key, down key, right key, and left key. So the cat should move according to that instruction that I will give. Okay, so for that I will need if. Okay, and I have to place this inside the forever block. And first you have to understand like what we are going to have. We have two directions here, right? You may know these things like the things which are the vertically and horizontally. Okay, so horizontal movement, when you are going backward and forward, you are actually moving in the x-axis, and when you are going upward and downward, you are actually moving in the y-axis. Same way, we have to instruct the cat when you are going up, backward and forward, you are actually changing the x-axis. Okay, so for that, I will go in the motion block from here, and you will find the option change x by 10. So I will just select it and we will just drag and drop here. You will just have to drag and drop your block here. So it's done. No, it's not done. Actually, you have to specify which key will help the cat to understand the movement. So for that, you have to go in the sensing block and you have to key press. You can see here, there's a block of the key press. You just have to drag and drop it here. And this time, I want my cat to move in the forward direction when I just click right arrow. So see, if I am pressing the right arrow, oh, sorry, because now you have to be careful, because now we are actually instructing the basketball. So are we doing right thing? Tell me, are we doing right things? Because we don't want our ball to move. We want our cat to move. So same things we have to do with the cat as well. So now you have to go in the cat options. First you have to change your spirit. From here, once you are doing here, you have to come from first spirit to the second spirit, and then you have to do the things. You have to come here, and what you did for the ball, use the forever loop, right? So you have to come here and use the forever block. And what you did for the basketball, you use the if and else, right? So you have to go again in the if condition. You just have to apply the if block inside the forever. And now you have to move the cat in forward direction. So I just applied the changing x by 10. And what we are going to have next, we have to apply what key we are going to press. So this time we are going to press the right arrow. Okay. So this will help our cat to understand if we press the right key, it should move. Now see, my cat is moving, right? But my cat is not moving in another direction. If you face this, right, you have noticed like my cat is only moving in one direction. It is not moving like I'm trying to press the different keys, but it is not working because we have not instructed yet the cat. We have not instructed the cat yet. So you have to again come into the control block. And the same things you have to do for moving to the other direction. What you have to do? You after if condition is completed, you have to add the another if. Like first one, I instructed my cat to move in the forward direction. Now I want my cat to move in the backward direction. So for that, I have to come here in the motion block. And I will again change the x. But this time, my cat will not move in positive direction because my cat is moving backward. So instead of plus positive number, we have to add negative number. So instead of writing plus 10 or simply 10, I have to add minus 10 here. Okay. So now we already instructed the movement, but we have to specify which keys will help the cat to understand the movement. For that, you have to again go in the sensing and select the another block. But this time I will change it to left arrow. Okay. So again, if you see, my cat is moving. My cat is moving left and right. But if you see, like, I'm not able to move my cat in another direction, like upward and downward. So do you know what I have to do? Okay, so when it is moving forward and backward, we are changing the x. But this time when we want the cat to move in upward and downward, we have to change the y-axis. So we have to go again. First, we have to specify the if conditions. So we have to select this block again, and we have to insert it here. And then this time in the motion, we can change the y by 10. Okay. So now my cat can understand that we have to move in the upward direction. And this time again, we have to specify the keys. For specifying the key, I think now you are familiar with the sensing block, right? So you have to go in the sensing block and you just have to drag and drop this one. Because this time I wanted my keys to be different. So I will just select up arrow, because up arrow will tell the cat to move in the upward direction. So if I am just pressing it from my computer, my cat is moving. My cat is moving now in 3 directions, but still we are not able to instruct the computer to move in the downward direction. So for doing that, we have to again do the same things, but we have to change only the y-axis, right? So again, you have to go in the control block, and then you have to select this one, if block, and you can change the y-axis this time, but this time it should not be positive. It should be negative again, right? Because if you remember, once we are going move forward and backward, what we did only the changing in the x. So this time also we will change only the y to minus 10. Okay. And we have to specify our keys again. So you have to come here and you can drag and drop the keys. And this time you can just press the down arrow. And now I will start checking the cat. So my cat is now moving in all the direction, right? Is it working for all of you? Is everyone is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's great. So Are you able to complete this task? Then we will go for the ball also. Okay, so I think everyone completed this task, right? So your cat is moving. Everyone just say yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now the part is for
Yes,
the
ma'am.
ball. Okay, so now the part is for the ball. So what we have to do? We have to give instruction to the ball. Okay, so we have to come here, and every time when you start the characters to work, you have to specify when to start. So you will specify the events. So you are specifying when you click this event, then only your characters will come into life. So every time you will start with this. Okay. So this time, if you again see this, what is going to happen here? My cat is going to touch the ball, and ball is actually moving into the random position. Okay, and my score is increasing also. Okay, so these things we have to instruct to the ball. So we have to come here, and again we don't want these things to be a one time or two times, so we have to use the forever loop. Okay, and inside the forever you will specify again the if condition. Why if condition? Because we wanted my ball, when the cat which touches the ball, then it should respond, otherwise it is not gonna respond. Okay, so that's why, because we have condition, we have to apply our condition inside the forever loop. And now tell me what things we can have inside. One thing is my ball is going into the random position. Okay, so first we have to choose the blocks that will help you in moving our ball to the random position. So you have to go in the motion again and check for this block. See, here you have the option of go to random position. Okay, so I will just drag here and drop it here. Okay, that's simple. And what first things I have to specify? First, I have to specify once the cat touches the ball, then only it can go to the random position. Okay, so for that, I have to come here again. Okay, and if you see, you have lots of options of touching color, right? So I will drag this options and drop it here. Instead of mouse pointer, I will say when my cat touch the ball, then it can happen only. So I will just change this to cat, so that my ball will understand that once it touch the cat, it has to go in the random directions. Okay. And what else things we are left behind? Okay. We didn't change anything with the score. So how will our score increase, or how will our score will change? Now we can just play with the ball. If I will just start playing, if you see, my ball is going to the random position, but my score is not changing, right? If you see, my score is not changing. It is still 0. So for doing that, I have to do one more thing here to specify that once you touch the cat, you not only have to go into a random position, but you also have to increase the score. So for increasing the score, you have to come here in the variables, and you can see there is option of changing the variable by number. So you can change this number to any number, but I will just first drag here and drop it here. Okay. And this time I want my variable, because I already created my variable as a score. So I can just select the variable to be a score here. Okay. And if you wanted to increase your score by any other number, you can change here like 10 or 20, you can do it. Okay. So almost our game is ready to play. Okay. Are you ready to play with this game? See, right? It is moving, right? It is moving. And also our score is increasing every time when cat is touching the ball. Every time our score is increasing, right? Everyone done with this part? So we will do some more features inside it. So it will look more attractive and you will feel like yes, something is coming from the sound. Options are also there. Everybody done with this part? Okay, you have to say your thumbs up. You just give your thumbs up like, yes, I did this.
I'm using iPad, ma'am. What to do?
You can check, are you using from the browser? Like you went to the
No
browser and
computer,
you
no
find the
computer.
scratch? You
Ma'am,
have
I
this,
can't.
you
Ma'am, I
can't?
can't hear. Yeah, I can't hear you, ma'am. Can you? It's. Ma'am, now I can hear, ma'am.
Okay. So have you opened this in your browser, Scratch? Have you opened the Scratch in your browser?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So where, like you haven't started from the start?
I have started everything, ma'am. I completed
Okay.
everything.
Oh, you completed everything. So that's great.
Ma'am, and I'm using iPad, ma'am. I don't have right arrow and left arrow.
You don't have left arrow and right arrow. Okay. So you can specify other keys that is there for your iPad. You can choose another keys like for this. If I will show here, you have lots of options, any, A, B, C, D, anything you can choose. Okay. So for this, because for the computers and laptops, it's easy to go with the arrows. So that's why I just specify the arrows. But if you have any other keys in your iPad, you can just specify it.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I don't have any of these keys in my iPad, ma'am.
Okay. You don't have any other keys. So that's why it's very important to use the laptops or keys because you have to specify there are some keys there. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so everyone has done with this part. Okay, what things we can add here? Just guess what things we can add here. We can add some sound effects also, right? So every time I want my cat, when it touches the ball, it should make some sound, like some sound of the cat. So what I have to do? I have to go in the sound option. If you see, right now it has not much options. So if I wanted to add other sounds, so you can go in the sound block. If you see on the top, you have three blocks. One is the code block, second is costume, and the third is sound. So you have to go on the sound. And from there, you have to change sound, like or select the another sound. You can select another sound from here. Choose the sound options here. You will find in the top left corner, bottom left corner. So you just have to go and select for the sound that you wanted to have. Just like for me, I want my cat to say meow. So what I will do, I will go here and every time when it is touching the cat, when ball, like one ball is being catched by the cat, every time catch becomes very happy. And once it becomes happy, it will make some sound, right? So every time if you see, are you able to listen these things?
Yes,
Have you
ma'am.
all have you included these features inside your block? Okay, so we are done with this, right? Are you not completed? You have all completed this or not? Everyone, everybody. Hmm. Okay, so My game is ready. I want some of you to share their screen to show us like what you already did. Can anyone show their screen now? Mm-hmm. Do you want to share your screen to show us what you did? No, no one wants, or you don't completed this task. Okay, that's great. I think someone is sharing their screen. Only one person, others are not. Okay, that's great. You can just play with this also. Can you start and play? Start.
Ma'am, mine is not working.
What?
Mine is not working.
Oh, sorry, what happens to you? Can you show us or can you explain what's the problem here?
Ma'am, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Can I show?
Okay, can you just yes share the screen so we will know what's the problem? And for enjoy it or not? Mm-hmm. When down arrow is pressed, okay, forever block. Right key already change Y. Okay, so you are specifying with the right key moving the Y direction. When you are going like pressing this key, your cat is moving to the Y direction, right? You are just instructed this. The problem is there only just, or if you can just okay with this, you can play with this, no problem. Like you can specify different keys direction. For now, you just have to specify yes. For the right arrow, it is going into the upward direction, and for the left arrow, it is going into the downward direction. And when you are placing the up arrow, again it is going to the Y direction. No, you have to change the axis. Because every time you are specifying the Y axis only, you have to change the X axis, right? Okay, you can change the x-axis there. Change the y to x-axis first that you were
Ma'am,
showing.
if you show yours, I can try to.
Okay, sure. I will
Ma'am,
just
start the
show
show.
the skin. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, this is my cat block. So I think now is it more clear for all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, when I am specifying to move in the forward direction, like I'm pressing the right arrow, then this time to change the x-axis by 10 because x-axis is this way. Like when you are going into the direction horizontally, you are going in the direction of x-axis. When you are changing the vertical axis, actually you have to remember these things. Like x-axis is when you are on your own side, you are going forward, backward, you are changing only x-axis. But when you are going and changing up and down, you are changing the y-axis. Okay, so just a minor changes you have to do, nothing big. But it's great, all of you implementing also, that's a great thing. Okay, so now
Please show, ma'am.
the screen is not visible yet.
Ma'am, please show basketballs.
Oh my God. Okay, here. You have to first understand why you are giving the instruction, right? Here we are giving instruction for the ball to react once the cat touches it. If it has to understand first my, like cat is actually touching the ball. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to change the score that is change by 1, and we also have to move the ball in random position. So we have to understand the things first, like what task we wanted to do,
Ma'am,
and then
how
we
can
are
it
doing
move?
every task. Okay, how can it move? Like it is going to the random position. If you wanted to give on a certain position, mouse pointer or other, you can just specify that. But this time, I want my cat to not be in a one position. It just have to change randomly. It can change.
Ma'am, it's not still working for me.
It's not working. Which part is not working for you? Can you just tell me?
Moving.
Which
Ma'am,
part?
my cat and dog is not moving.
Okay, no worry. Okay, so that's great. I think all of you have enjoyed this session, right? So we will just going to do something great, right? You know
Ma'am,
what?
ma'am, it's not
Mhm.
working.
What's the problem in your like where it is stucking or something that? Can you just check the things that we are doing here? Can you just check where you are doing some mistakes?
Ma'am, I'm presenting my screen. Ma'am, my cat is not working.
Okay, just a second. Okay, what you first change the right arrow, change X, and left arrow, change Y, up arrow, yes. So yes, everything is fine. Right arrow, you are changing X, left arrow, you are changing Y. So you can just start again. Again, click on the green, yes, and then again stop it. First stop on from by pressing the red button, yes, and again press green. Okay, is like I think you added if and okay. Can you just share
Ma'am,
your
my
screen
top
again?
arrow and down arrow is not working.
Okay, can you just share your screen again? Okay, the problem is there. Like if you see, you added if block inside the if and if block. Okay, your first if was good, right? After the first if, once you add the second if, it should be outside that if block. Like once you end your right
Ma'am, my
arrow.
cat and ball is not moving.
Okay, can you please just mute your mic, please, just for a second? Yes, you have to just bring it. And again, yes, do the same things for that. Okay, that's great. Yes. See, is it working now for you? I think it's working, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So was it interesting for all of you? You enjoyed the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. So after this session, you know what? We are not going to stop here. We are going to have our boot camp. So what we are going to have in this boot camp, we will learn a lots of things in 10 days boot camp that we are going to have. We have our 1 hour session for that. It will be a live like this lecture, and you will learn a lot